What we've been waiting for, folks. This is the game of the week, and the anticipation, the energy have been building. We've been tracking this matchup for weeks, thinking about a possible top 5 collision. Both teams have done their part, and now here we are. Kickoff teams come on the field now to send this one away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? And they'll run it out of the shotgun. He moves the ball across the 20 to the 22.
Chris, I know it's the first play of the game, but boy, nice job by this offensive line. The back gets behind him, picks up some positive yards.
Fakes the handoff, looking to throw. He's going for a big play downfield. Deep ball is caught for a huge gain here. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
That's what makes this guy so dangerous as a wide receiver. He can catch the ball underneath, shake and bake and go by you, or use his speed to get around you and make a big play like this for a touchdown.
Extra point try coming now. PAT is good, so it's 7-0. Now they get set to kick it away. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. Takes the ball and heads to the left side. That run takes it across the 30-yard line.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Breaks clear, end zone ahead. Forced out of bounds after a big gain. This offense set up with a first down.
How about setting the edge there on the right side of that offensive line? I wouldn't be surprised if they keep going back to the well, pounding it behind that right guard and right tackle and tight end, seeing what additional damage they can do.
Well, that was that excellent linebacker with a clear path just running downhill quickly.
You know, I think one of the great things about watching this guy play all year is his vision. He just has great instincts. That time the defensive line ate up all the linemen, freed up the linebacker to get...
And he'll loft it to the end zone.
That kind of play is almost impossible to defend. When the quarterback is throwing the ball with that kind of accuracy and timing, and the receiver runs a route like this, good luck trying to stop it. So maybe this is a great start for this combination of this quarterback and receiver for a big day.
And he knocks the PAT right down the middle. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Fields it just outside the goal line. And he stopped at the 20. Tried to make something happen, but that's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over.
Offense makes its way on the field, ready to start the drive. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback finds a target on the right. It's complete. Tackle, but first down. A new set of downs after that completion. It's a shotgun run call. Breaks loose at the 45. Oh, and he breaks free. It's a foot race.
Number 20 in the end zone.
So they'll try to add to the lead now with the PAT. He's missed it. The extra point is no good. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he'll lead the kickoff right there. They'll start from the 25. Offense comes out to start this drive. First play of the drive, looking to throw the football. Running back has it on a screen now. Tough running. Uses the spin move. He's loose. They make the tackle, but that screen pass call worked out. They gained the first down yardage.
Well, that was a beautifully executed screen right here by this offense. They let the rushers get upfield, completely oblivious that the blockers are getting out in front and getting downfield, put the ball right on the back, and let him have all that space and an escort in front of him to pick up big yards.
Second down coming up.
What's the play call here on second down for this offense? Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks into the clear. It's a sprint.
Chris, all week I wondered if this back might get loose and come up with a big play like this. The defense had their back turned, couldn't really see where he was. By the time they realized it, he just had too much speed, and he's able to take it to the end zone.
And the BAT is good. Puts them in front, 14-13 now. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. He'll return it from inside the 5. He'll be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air. So the ball placed right at midfield as the offense starts with a 1st and 10. There's the snap. Looking to throw the ball. He finds his man. Breaks one tackle, gets brought down, but picks up some decent yardage.
One thing I love about this back is how he gets involved in the passing game. Nice catch here.
Second down play coming up. Here's some pre-snap movement in the backfield. Running back grabs it on a screen. And he's brought down. Good job by the defense getting through the blockers, but he stopped short of the first down.
And they get some positive yards here, but just from sitting up here looking down, Chris, I kind of have a sense that they wanted a little bit more on that play.
Try to make it with a quarterback sneak.
Good call here by the offensive coordinator. Go with quarterback sneak here on 3rd and inches, and he's going to get the first down. It's a great time to catch the defense off guard. Get up to the line of scrimmage quickly, get the lineman down, quarterback under the center, quick snap, and get the yardage you need for the first down.
They bring him down to the 27. This offense really threatening now.
Boy, how about that play, Chris? That thing just opened up. The back shot through there with great acceleration. What a pickup there on first down.
And at first down, they go right back to him. And the sophomore able to bring him down quickly.
Chris, you know, the spread era over the years has always grown offensively, but I've been always impressed with defenses that really build their defense to play in space, still have an ability to be sound at the line of scrimmage and defend a running game. It's exactly what we saw right there.
So a positive play, Kirk, with the crossing route. This is the defensive communication the coaches were worried about in this game.
Yeah, it really is a challenge in this call. When the offense goes with that deep crosser, that defense has to do a good job of communicating, really keeping their head on a swivel to understand who's coming into their zone. That time they just lost the receiver and they gave up a big gain.
Now the try for 2.
Hey, this running back's going to show you he can be a receiver as well. He's just not back there running the football. Nice job of showing that versatility, pulls it in and gets 6.
And it's incomplete on the overthrow. Just too much on that ball. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. Offense on the field to take over. And here's the handoff. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain.
Look, I realize on any play call, when it's properly executed, it can go to the house for a touchdown. But the runs that really make a game plan work are the ones where you get just what you need. And he barely got the first down, but he got it.
Gain of 5. Brings up second down.
The gain makes it 2nd and medium.
Jackrabbit. 691. Gators far.
The quarterback making some changes at the line. They look to throw it here on 2nd down. The pass is dropped. Would have been a big gain, but he couldn't hold on.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Throws to the tight end. Incomplete for a 3rd straight play.
On 3rd and short, the offense coordinator has his entire playbook open. You could run it or you could throw it. Either one's available. They chose to go through the air here. They're just not able to hit it.
And the fair catch signaled for and taken. Fresh set of downs for the offense. 1st down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. He'll take a deep shot here. And it's caught way downfield inside the 35.
Yeah, we're seeing more and more of this in college football. Guys in that slot that got the ability to get downfield vertically. It's a mismatch if you have the right guy. This time they get the matchup that they want, hit it for a big one.
So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. PAT makes it a 12-point lead. Kickoff team on the field getting set now.
Set to kick this one away.
And he'll just take a knee. Drive will start at the 25-yard line. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Using his legs on the scramble. Gets loose, able to scramble for a solid gain. Here we go. First play of the quarter. Offense setting up for a 2nd down play. They'll test the right side here. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away.
Positive yards, that's all you want to see as an offense. As long as you're moving the ball forward, it's going to give you a chance to continue to get 1st downs. What are they looking at now? 3rd and inches, it looks like.
On 3rd and short, they hand the ball off. Good enough for 1st down yardage.
Yeah, I love how the back didn't really dance around trying to make a big play. He knew it was 3rd down and inches, lower the shoulder, get the 1st down.
Big guys up front lined up. It's 1st down. Running back with the football.
With the defense coordinator this week all week telling us about gap integrity, not giving this running back any creases at all. Really sound defense on that play.
2nd down after that previous play. Looking to pass this time. Looks to the left, and it's complete. Makes the 1st down, but pays a price. Big hit there at the end.
You know, we talked this week with the offensive coordinator about what makes this receiver so special. He kept referring to his route running. Here's an example of that. Great route, enough separation to give the quarterback a nice lane to throw the football.
Trying to create outside the pocket now. And he'll just get rid of it.
Man, the defense took everything away from him. What do you expect him to do? He can't force the ball into traffic and potentially throw the interception. Does a good job of getting out of the pocket, away from the pressure, and just throw the ball away. See what happens on this next down.
By the running back. Tackle at the 47-yard line. Brings up.
Solid gain in the running play. 3rd down now.
42 Spider.
Dropping back, looking to throw for the 1st down. Looking to scramble. Heavy pressure, he lets it go.
Well, the pass rush does a good job of chasing him out of the pocket. He's trying to buy some time looking downfield, but he better be careful being too patient. He gets hit as he throws his football, and it falls incomplete.
Returner brought down. Sets up the next drive.
22. And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
And the offense trots back onto the field here. On the handout, they'll test the right side here. You make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Boy, another nice gain by this back. He has had a beautiful day today running the football, just kind of in that zone, and a big reason why they have a nice lead today.
Running game is working. They'll stick with it on first down. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense getting set. Second down play here. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And an explosive play. Stop finally made across midfield at the 44. The offense operating at peak efficiency. They come to the line again. On first and 10, they'll look to throw it. Looking to set up a screen pass here. Defense makes the tackle, but that screen produces a pretty solid gain.
Screen plays are risky because the defense can get to the quarterback and it also can be covered. Many times, the quarterback just throws it away. Here they get some positive yards.
Quarterback looking to pass here on second down. He makes the grab. So they'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. After the PAT, they go up 19. Kickoff team is on the field to boot this one away. Returner looking to make a play here. He'll be tackled at the 18. That's good coverage there.
And the offense will take over. First and 10.
Offense out there for the first play of this drive from the 18.
Get set, get set.
Handoff here from the shotgun. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. I'll tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. That makes
Oh, and nothing but green grass ahead. Inside the 20.
Oh, my, what a great play call here by the offensive coordinator. The running back received some great blocking up front and just took off with it, carving up this defense all the way to the end zone.
And the point after is good. Here's the kickoff team now, set to boot this one away. And it comes out of the 25. No return attempted there. Here comes the offense looking to start the drive. On first and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. To screen pass complete to the running back. And they bring him down. Blockers not much help on the screen there. He's short of the first down. Short completion there. Second down coming up.
You can see what the offense is trying to do here with this screenplay, but they avoid disaster by at least getting a few positive yards. The defense doing a great job of anticipating the screen here.
He's tackled at the 36. That's a first down for the offense.
And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Here's the snap, looking to throw. He's running out of time here. Oh, and he fumbles. Defense recovers the fumble. Big takeaway.
Well, anytime the quarterback takes off and improvises, there's always the risk that the ball goes on the ground. He does a nice job of going off script, trying to create to make something, anything happen, but he doesn't take care of the ball, and the defense does a nice job of swatting the ball away.
The back's got it. Breaking free at the 35. Oh, and he's in the clear now. It's a foot race.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Point after, up and good. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. And the returner elects to fair catch it. No return. So the first play of the drive coming up here. Under 3 minutes to play before half. And the wideout goes in motion. Here comes a first down pass attempt. Pressure is coming. Catch made on the left side. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. And that completion, Kirk, puts him over 300 yards passing today.
Yeah, anytime a quarterback has a day like this, really it all has to come together with the offensive line play, the receivers running these great routes, and he's just in sync. He's kind of in that zone right now, and he'll be the first one to tell you how much his teammates have helped him out today.
Off target with a throw, incomplete. That play makes it 2nd and 10. Here's the snap. Quarterback looking to throw. He lets it go. He pulls it in for a big gain. Explosive gain across midfield. They'll spot it about the 35.
The defense is spread all over the field, creating some one-on-one matchups, and the quarterback makes them pay for it.
Looking to throw it again. Receiver makes the catch. Tackle made at the 24-yard line. This offense really threatening now. First down here for this offense. Quarterback drops back. They're going to test the secondary. It's a quick grab. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play.
Well, anytime an offensive coordinator calls a wide receiver screen, he's trying to get offensive linemen out in front of the receiver to create a wall so that receiver can pick a lane to run through. How about the defense here, though? That's called team pursuit, swarming to the football. They didn't give him any lanes, so not much yards downfield for the receiver.
First down play call coming up. How aggressive will it be? Looks right for a quick completion. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
I love the call here with the wide receiver screen. Where's he going to go? The blockers do not do their job and open up any running lanes at all.
And they finally stop him, but a decent gain that time. And the offense will call a timeout. That's their 2nd of the half.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Quarterback in the shotgun here on 3rd down. Trying to extend the play. But just gives up on the play, throws it away, and now it's 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. Got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
The kick is good. He knocked it right down the middle. So here's the kickoff now. Offense settling for 3, tacking on a little bit of momentum before the halftime break. And the return starts just inside the end zone. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
It's like the final play of the half coming up. First down. Looking to throw the football. He's going to pull it down and run. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down. Finally marked out after a big gain, but hold on. There's a penalty marker on the field. Let's check this out. And that will do it for the first half here. Kevin Connors now has our halftime update. And they'll kick it away now to get this 3rd quarter underway. And he's going to bring this out from a couple yards deep in the end zone. And he stopped at the 18. Returner trying to make a play, but a touchback would have been a better idea.
1st and 10.
This line getting set up. It's a first down play. And they get the second half started with their running play. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
This defense just hasn't had many answers for this running back. The guy's already over 100 yards on the afternoon, but give him credit there. They made a nice play in the backfield.
They'll change the pre-snap look now. Shotgun formation. Here's an inside give. He's tackled just short of the 20-yard line.
I know this defense worked very hard at halftime to come up with answers on how to try to slow down this running back after the big first half, and he's already at it again.
Running out of time in the pocket. Grab down the middle. It's Sheffield. The defense stops him short of the marker, so it's 4th down coming up.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And here comes the punter onto the field. He'll call for the fair catch here. And now the first play of this drive. They'll begin at the 36. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And he's tackled right at the 40-yard line.
Nice job here of controlling the line of scrimmage by this offensive line. The back does what he needs to do to get positive yards on first down.
Second down, we're going to throw it. The pass rush closing in. Down he goes, a sack.
Well, let's face it, they dug themselves a hole in the first half. But I'll tell you what, they're coming out with a new look and a new energy here to start the second half.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Lets it go quickly. This one's going to fall incomplete. Brings up 4th down.
Well, Chris, obviously they had to go through the air there to try to pick up this 3rd down and long, but when you're so far behind the chains, you really allow this defense to dictate things, and it allows them to put pressure on your quarterback and can affect the timing, as we saw on this play.
And the coverage team able to bring the returner to the ground.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? Linebackers moving around trying to confuse the offense. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Chris, I think we all kind of get caught up in 3rd down. What's an offense doing on 3rd down? But I think what's also important is how well do you defend 1st down. If you can hold your opponents to a short gain or a tackle for a loss, you throw the offense out of whack, and their game plan gets much more challenging to try to come up with that 1st down.
Offense looking to convert on 3rd and short from the 27. Quarterback changing the play now at the line. They're going to throw for it on 3rd and short. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
This is a deflating play for this defense on 3rd and short. Good coverage. They take away all the short routes, but the one person who wasn't accounted for is the quarterback, and he uses his legs to pick it up.
That's a nice tackle there by the senior.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound, and it's really solid defense on that play.
Trying to get the throw off. Didn't see anybody open, just throws it away. And that's now going to bring up 3rd down.
Mobility can be a blessing or a curse for some quarterbacks. Sometimes they feel that they can make a play on every single opportunity because they have such speed. Instead of just getting down or throwing it away, they try to force the issue. This one almost backfires on him as he tried to squeeze that throw in. He's lucky he didn't throw an interception.
The punt team making their way on the field.
15, on to punt it away.
And the returner is brought down.
At the 24, and the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Offense makes their way on the field. They'll run it here. Breaking free at the 35. Tackle made at the 41. It's a nice gain. They're getting closer to the 50.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
Getting set. Here's second down. Here's the snap. Looking to throw here. Here's a screen pass to the running back. And they'll bring him down. The defense fought through the blocks, and they stop him short of the first down.
A lot of times this can be a tough play to defend because you're so concerned with getting pressure on the quarterback. But here the defense does a good job of coming off of coverage and chasing down the receiver.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. That's a good effort on the run, but the defense stops him just short of the marker. Fourth down now. Punting, ready to boot it away. Looking to flip the field. Look out, a fake. Snap to the up man. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. And the return man runs out of bounds.
Hey, snapping to an offset player like that is much harder than it looks, and to put it exactly where it needed to be, that was perfect.
The offense is clicking, and the defense just searching for answers now. It's incomplete. He was hit as he threw. Good pass rush there on first down.
Well, this quarterback's having one of those games you just dream about. A lot of yards and a lot of touchdown passes. And in fact, he had open receivers again for another big play. The defense finally got pressure on him. I think it would have been potentially another touchdown.
Crucial. Third down coming up in the red zone. Can he keep the drive going, or will they have to settle for 3? Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And now here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. Kickoff team has come on the field now to send this one away. He'll bring it out from his end zone. When he's got some space here. On the move. Can they catch him? They finally get him down, but not before a huge return. Almost took it to the house. Excellent field position here for the offense. Linebacker shifting around now. Heading left after the handoff. Tackle just short of the goal line at the 1. What a run.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
Well, the play is just blown up by the big fella in the middle, Kirk, showing some quickness for his size.
Yeah, we know about his power, but how about his ability to penetrate there? And that's the quickest way to blow up a run game is that interior penetration. If you're able to break through the middle of that offensive line, then you can create a lot of havoc in the middle.
It's now 3rd and goal.
Crucial play to begin the new quarter. The offense sets up with a 3rd and goal.
Clear.
And the quarterback tucks it and takes off as a design run. Well, they began with great field position, and that didn't take long at all, Kirk.
Well, that's how you take advantage of an opportunity. Your defense sets you up in great field position. You're not looking for a field goal. You're looking for a touchdown. Give the credit to this offense for being aggressive and punching it in.
And the extra point was up and good. Now they get set to kick it away. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team.
And the offense will take over. 1st and 10.
Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Rips off a big gain. Finally tackled at the 46.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
And that's a solid gain for the defense able to bring him down.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do. You got to rely on that offensive line in the running game here to be able to secure a victory. Good call, and just keep working that clock.
There's some pre-snap movement. Back in motion. Caught in the backfield. It's Montgomery. And he's brought down, but they went backwards after the completion. Good work by the defense.
The offensive line does everything they can to try to protect the quarterback, to give him enough time to find an open receiver. But there's nobody there downfield. He ends up throwing it to the back. But how about the speed of this defense? Now you're looking at a third down.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. He's moving out of the pocket. Quarterback on the move. Oh, the ball is not free. Who's got it? Looks like the defense has it.
This offense just blew an opportunity. Have a nice lead here in the second half with the football. The last thing you want to do is turn it over, and they put the ball on the ground and now give your opponent a chance to get right back in this game.
Picks up 3 yards, so 2nd and 7.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage, not give up big run plays.
It's incomplete. He took a hit as he threw the football, and it brings up a third down. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Looking for his big tight end. And the pass is intercepted. A takeaway for the defense. And that's a solid return after the interception.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half. And the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
They'll head out of bounds after another big game. They have chewed up this defense with the ground game today.
Man, just complimentary football, really, in a nutshell. They get this football back thanks to their own defense, creating that turnover, working with the lead like this. Really, it's all but over. Now the offense is just thinking about running the football and working that clock.
It's a nice wrap-up there by the junior.
Boy, I thought he might shake free there. He's able to break one tackle, but give credit to the secondary. Good job of coming up and run support.
To the line on second down. This is important. They want to avoid a third and long. From the shotgun, drops back. On the run here. Lets it go. Pulls it in. It's Montgomery.
Number 24.
And they'll set up for the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Getting set to kick the ball off now. Doesn't bring the kick out. Touchback. They'll start at the 25.
Okay, ready.
And the first play of the drive now from the 25. And now the defense decides to spend a timeout to regroup a bit.
Called by the defense.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Quarterback escapes the pocket and takes off. Just gets the pass away, but took a shot that time.
Well, sometimes an answer for an offensive coordinator against a good pass rush is to move the launching point, move the quarterback from one spot to another to affect the rhythm of the pass rush. That's not having any kind of impact at all on this defense. They're getting after this quarterback no matter.
And he's brought down. Offense going backwards with the sack.
Now the defense goes with that nickel, gives them more speed on the field, and I think they did a nice job of taking every option this quarterback had, nowhere to go with the football, and eventually they get the sack.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. And here comes a deep shot. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Big chunk play. This offense operating at peak efficiency.
Hey, it's got to start somewhere. That's a nice conversion here on third down. You got a long way to go, but maybe a little momentum here. Let's see what they can do coming off of that nice play.
Catch made on the right side.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a first down, but instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
Defense is coming after him. Gets the ball off as he's hit, but it's incomplete.
It's now third down.
Got it.
One of those critical third down plays coming up.
Fire.
They'll try to run for the first down. Brought down, but it's past the line to gain. That's an important first down on that running play.
You know, even though these guys are facing a deficit, they're not just going all through the air. Love the fact that you're running the football, keeping this defense honest, not panicking by just throwing every single down. Now you get a new set of downs and a chance to keep moving the ball down the field.
The offense now operating in the red zone. The defense with pre-snap movement of its own. And the ball is handed off out of the shotgun. Fights off a defender. Brought down at the 3 after an excellent running play. A chance to get right back into this football game. It's first down and goal. Early movement there will cost the offense 5 yards. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. The offense threatening now, first and goal. A handoff from the shotgun. And he's finally tackled out at the 2-yard line.
Well, no surprise there. They gave it to him one more time. The defense is able to come up with a stop. Listen, this guy's already got 3 touchdowns on the game, and he looks hungry for number 4. Give it to him again.
On the double.
Offense facing second and goal.
Come on, set.
They'll try to muscle toward the end zone on the ground. Couldn't quite get there, but brought down at the 1-yard line. Now they've got to hustle to the line and get set.
Brings up third and goal.
Defense spends their second timeout to try to regroup.
Timeout by the defense.
Ready.
Can they cut into this lead now on third and goal?
Cobra.
This QB sneak.
Chris, they're not quite out of this game just yet. With under 2 minutes to go, they're down by 9. I'd kick the extra point here, make it a one-possession game, and then try to recover that onside kick, and you got a real shot.
And he knocks through the PAT. I believe they're going to line up here and go for the onside kick. And now the timeout is called by the defense. They've got some things to work out here. Formation would indicate they're going to try the onside kick here. And looks like the hands team are able to recover the football. Here comes the offense, hoping to get a drive going.
Here we go. Dino.
Handoff to the back. They'll keep the clock moving. They've got him, but not before a solid gain on the ground there.
Man, the back gets a lot of the attention here, and he's a good back. I love to see that offensive line win the battle of the line of scrimmage.
Second down after that run on the previous play. Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 2. And now it's the defense that calls timeout here, trying to get organized and preserve as much clock as possible. Going to pick up the 3rd and short through the air. Caught near the goal line. They'll try to add the lead now with the PAT. An extra point makes the lead 15 here in the final quarter. Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give their returner an opportunity to bring this back. Well, he thought about coming out, but instead takes a knee and to bring the football out to the 25-yard line. Offense getting set for what could be their final drive, down late in the final quarter. And looking to throw now on first down. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. And now in the final couple minutes, here's a deep shot. And the catch is made way downfield. That's a big gain, but they could have used that when this football game was still in doubt. Looking to throw it on first down. Under pressure, just lets it go. Able to throw it away. He felt the heavy pressure, took a hit, but got rid of the football.
Okay, ready?
Offense lines up for a second down play off the incompletion. You snap it, quarterback looking to throw the ball. The pocket breaking down. And the sophomore's got him for a sack. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. They come to the line, a long way to go for the first down, but needing this crucial conversion right now. On third down, he drops to throw. Quarterback escapes the pocket. Defense shoves him out of bounds. Not much of a gain there.
I just love the fact he doesn't take a sack here. In fact, I'm sure he can imagine hearing his coach saying it's third down, do not take a sack. And in this case, he's able to avoid the pressure and get out of there. He doesn't quite get the first down, but he does turn a possible loss into positive yards.
Fourth down, he's throwing for it. Bringing pressure. He's got it, a fourth down conversion. Drive stays alive.
This guy can do it all. We've seen him go behind coverage and make plays downfield. We can see him catch the ball underneath just like this. And when he catches the football, he is so dangerous after the catch. This one leads him into the end zone for the 6 points.
And they're able to tack on the extra point. I believe they're lining up to attempt an onside kick. And the receiving team makes the recovery. The hands team does its job perfectly. So this one is tucked away. Time for victory formation. And the quarterback will take a knee. Well, really entertaining one. It was fun one to call. They get the W, Kirk, in a shootout.
Not much to criticize for either of these teams on the offensive side.